This is big.
Caitlin, this is huge. Let me be the first to say to you, Acuna Matata. Ooh. It's a wonderful phrase. This is the day Braves fans have longed for. I know this is a repetitive question. We are tired of hearing it, but in this situation, it's appropriate. Is this the match of the year in the MLS? He said, some way, somehow, I'm going to make it to the league. Doesn't get drafted? Guess what? All works out. Fly, Eagles, fly. Soccer's always been a passion for Jenny Meyer, but even when it was time to throw in the towel in her professional career, it brought her here to her new playing field. This year, though, not so much the case. Onward we go, and Monday morning, Lloyd Pierce will set the tone for a new era when he's introduced as the head coach for the very first time. Now, one thing working more this year than opposed to last year in the Five Stripes' favor is depth. More guys are actually finding their way onto the field this year, and those strength in numbers will be big moving forward with a 3-game week coming up on the horizon. Like Austin Riley, a baseball player's dream is to make it here. They call it the show, where every kid's childhood dream is lived out. But for some, playing on this field is a dream come true. Not to rain on anyone's parade, but the topic of conversation for a third straight G-Day, the quarterback controversy. Don't let anyone ever tell you there's no drama in Athens. Let's give these guys a big hand. No, seriously. Let's go right ahead and give these guys a hand. What makes a sibling rivalry?
Everything was a competition.
Fighting.
That was my ball.
Bragging rights.
All her success, you know, it's definitely God willing, but I take a lot of the credit.
You didn't see that one coming.
They was calling me Mini Braun back in the day.
But folks, this ain't your average sibling rivalry.
I don't know how many people can say both of their kids are pros.
Touchdown, Evan Ingram!
Evan Ingram, a.k.a. Big Bro, is on to year 2 with the New York Giants. The big moment for Hooper McKenzie came last week over the phone.
Hey, it's Nikki calling from the Atlanta Dream, and I was like, I just kind of froze.
With 2 pros in the house, that sibling rivalry is on hold.
She's my best friend.
This moment.
I was in so much pain.
This game could be taken away from you.
Almost wasn't.
They realized I had fluid around the sac of my heart, which is called pericarditis.
Mackenzie's heart condition sidelined her for the second half of her sophomore season.
Basketball was stripped away from me in 6 hours.
This is just some adversity God's put in your life for you to overcome so you can be even bigger and stronger coming out of it.
She's back, and Big Bro couldn't be prouder.
He kind of just woke her up and allowed her to go out there and enjoy herself.
I don't know what he's doing,
but it's safe to say that rivalry is back on.
He got drafted earlier than me, so he finally got a win.
This is what every ball player dreams of.
It's old school sandlot baseball, like we all remember it as kids.
For these players, can't is a word they've heard way too often.
I've been told that I wasn't really able to play.
It's hard for me to even believe that this is happening.
But on this field, there's one rule.
Everyone is welcome, everyone can play. That's what I love about it.
Because this league is unique. Every player has autism or a form of special needs.
ABO, oh yeah, this is Alternative Baseball Organization, Autism Baseball Organization. Yeah!
We all can learn life lessons whether we win or lose.
And one man,
Taylor Duncan,
made it all possible.
He said, I know that I'm supposed to start a mission. He said, I have a mission and I need to start a program to where other people just like me can be accepted.
And today, Taylor's mission continues to grow.
We will start expanding our mission to other states, cities, and territories.
To see it grow has just been incredible.
And no matter how big the organization grows, here are the results that matter.
It feels good to be back on the field.
It's changed my life in so many ways.
I'm just really liking the experience here.
He has a mission, and I think he's fulfilling his mission.
So Atlanta United goes and loses their first match in 8 games on Wednesday, and all of a sudden people are freaking out. They're starting to feel a little weak in the knees. Folks, I'm here to tell you, in the Eastern Conference, this is still the team to beat. We're all good. Well, that team to beat without Brad Guzan and net. Lakeside's Alex Can gets the start. He'd get some help. 11th minute, Greg Garza taken down in the box. That leads to this, Mr. Automatic. Joseph Martinez on the PK. So deadly with that hesitation. Never in doubt. 5 stripes up, 1 zip. Move ahead to the 31st minute. This is just too pretty. Ezekiel Barco. The little give and go with Greg Garza. Back to Barco into the back of the net. United up 2 zip and in cruise control. but they left the door open, and Orlando came right in. 58th minute off the miss. Kahn can't clear it. Alex Miram all over, corrals it, sends it in. And you know what? This upsets me. I don't like it when people flex to celebrate. What do you even bench, man? Here's where things get crazy. In extra time, Will Johnson goes on the attack. Miles Robinson with the tackle, and if you can lip read, you know Johnson's not very happy with that. Neither are the fans with the bad form here. Don't throw things. Come on, you're better than that. United, though, better than the opponent. Bounces back with a 2-1 win.
Well, we keep saying we don't want to take a step back. Last Wednesday was difficult, obviously losing a man. We lose to a good team, but we wanted to bounce back with a win, and I thought we did that tonight.
What the Atlanta Braves have done on the road this year so far is incredible. 16 wins away from home. That's the most in the National League. Meanwhile, Sean Newcomb been lights out away from home as well, and that continued today, folks. Gives up 1 hit through 6 innings of work with 6 strikeouts to go with it. If you scored at home, that's 20 straight scoreless innings for Newcomb. But as good as he was, he needed some run support. Ender Inciarte is like, bro, I got you. We got this. Let's go for a drive. Takes Jose Urena deep. His 3rd of the year, 2nd in the last 2 days. Braves up 4-zip. Gets a little rocky here. Bottom 9, Justin Bohr, 3-run shot. All of a sudden, it's 4-3, but it would stay that way. Braves win it by that score. Total team effort.
Great game overall. We were playing good defense, and we were trying to score runs. Urena was throwing the ball well. I was able to get one mistake, hit a homer right there in a good situation, and the good thing is we got the series.
As John Daly would say, grip it and rip it. Well, Austin Riley, he did a lot of that in Gwinnett today. 3 homers for the Braves prospect, including a grand slam and the Stripers' 10-zip win over Norfolk. He finished the day 4 for 5, 8 RBIs. I am told that is a lot. Falcons wrapped up minicamp on Sunday for the rookies. Head coach Dan Quinn been doing a lot of this, running around trying to get to know every player that could potentially be on his roster. So let's practice a little rounded name game. 3rd round pick, that's Deidre Snott. 4th rounder, Edo Smith out of Southern Miss. And your bonus question, anybody want a shot at this one? That's linebacker Foye Aluakan. Now you try it home. Just don't make it any harder than it already is.
I just hate when people add in letters that aren't there, because it's really like, you know, if I say give you F-O-Y-E and then you know I'm Nigerian or African, like I'll accept like Foy, but then when you start putting in like different letters like a T somehow, I don't know how you got there. People just freak out when they see it.
You wouldn't believe how many people mess up the name Luke, too. Final round of the Players' Championship outside of Jacksonville. Shot of the day coming from defending U.S. Open champ Brooks Koepka. Par 5, 16th. This is his 2nd shot. A 1-hopper in for the very rare double eagle. Tiger Woods, meanwhile, started the day in 8th and moved up as high as 2nd at one point. Struggled coming in and finished with a 3-under 69 to tie for 11th. 3rd round leader Webb Simpson started the day with a 7-stroke lead. Wasn't threatened by the field, and the 2012 U.S. Open champ cruised to a 4-shot victory.
I hit it so good. It was nice. I had control of it from tee to green. I made some putts. I felt good on basically every facet of the game. And once you shoot 3 under par is just weird.
It means everything to me. I feel like it's my first win. You know, I feel so similar to how I felt in Greensboro back in 2011.
So tomorrow officially begins a new chapter for the Atlanta Hawks. Regardless of your opinion, Mike Budenholzer elevated the Hawks to a perennial top 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. This year, though, not so much the case. Onward we go, and Monday morning, Lloyd Pierce will set the tone for a new era when he's introduced as the head coach for the very first time. No pressure here, Coach. It'd be nice to get to this spot next year. Eastern Finals, Game 1, Cavs Celtics. I don't think this is going to be the same as last year. Boston can play. Wheeler alum Jaylen Brown, he was on one. Dropped a game-high 23. Former Hawk Al Horford, meanwhile, chips in with 20. Celtics up 26 at the break. Come back right? Well, not so much. This one was all Boston. Celtics take Game 1. This is not a misprint, folks. 108 to 83. Last but not least, it's time to say thank you to all the amazing mothers out there, and as they should, the pro athletes taking to social media to pay tribute to the #1 women in their lives. Mother's Day means a lot, of course, to Freddie Freeman. He lost his mother at age 10, but is able to celebrate with his wife Chelsea today. Meanwhile, teammate Dansby Swanson goes with a little bit of a different route. Goes with the picture and classic flowers for mom. I'll say, you can never go wrong with that. Meanwhile, Georgia quarterback Jake Fromm goes family picture on his Instagram. And Mrs. Fromm raised soon to be 3 college football players. I'll tell you what, that's worthy of high praise. All the mothers out there, enjoy your day. To my mom back in Pennsylvania, a happy Mother's Day. Fox 5 News continuing after this.